Hello, this part from Foresight Tech, and this part I did the fourth part for Hyperbola. In this part I will going to show you how to find all the properties like center, vertices, foci, eccentricity, and asymptotes if the equation is given. If the equation is given. Okay, so two examples. Okay, so two examples. So this is part of 4. Okay, so it's part of 4. So going to find this is a 10.4.2. We're going to find all the properties. Okay, so properties, simply say, of hyperbola. And given the equation, okay, given either standard equation or general equation. Already, I'll look at two examples. The first example is this. If I given standard equation, so x plus 3, get to here, square over 144 minus y minus 2 square over 25 equals 1. Okay, and then ask you find all the property. Means what? Find all the center, all the points, special points, and also eccentricity and the asymptote. Okay, so find like this. I show you. Find all the center. What is the center? What is the vertices? Two vertices. Where the foci? Where is the eccentricity E? Where is the asymptote? Okay. We have two asymptotes. So how to find all this? Look at these questions. We just already showed this in the standard equation, the first part. So you can go to the first part and find all the formula, or you just look at this. And when we draw a graph, it will help us to find everything we need. So first, how to draw graph? When we're going to draw the graph, first we need to know what the type, right? So what the type, x go first. So it's a horizontal. So first, there's a horizontal type. Horizontal type is up here. Because x go first, so this is x goes first. Okay, x goes first. So horizontal type. Okay. So first is a horizontal type. We need to know horizontal type. Why we need to know this? We know this, then we can draw the graph, the basic. Look at the horizontal. Where is the center? Okay, the center we can find it. So in this way we can find that h is not 3. Everyone, h is opposite of 3 because x minus h. So h is negative 3. So opposite of negative 2 is 2. So k equals 2. Good. So the center we find it. So up here. Center, the first is hk is what? It's negative 3 and the 2. Good. I will going to draw the center. So if I say it's like this, I put it is the center, which is negative 3 and the 2. Okay, so this is y equals 2, right? So this is x equals negative 3 because it's a horizontal type. But now I will going to get it. It's a horizontal. Okay, it's horizontal. So the graph will look like this, right? How wide depends what is a B or what is a ABC. Okay. Then we're going to find one by one where the vertices. This is a 1 vertices. This is a 1. If I say this is a V1, this is a V2. How to find a V1? We know the distance. We know this is how many? This is A. What is A? I'm going to this information. Always A goes first. So in this case, A square equals 144. I'll put it here, okay, so I will solve. A square equals 144. I can solve a square root, which is 12. Good. So A equals 12. And A equals 12, so this is also A. Okay, so this is also A equals 12. In this way we can find it. So this way we can find what? We can find V1, V2, right? We're going to find V1, V2 now. In this way, we're going to find V1 is how many? This pointer shift left 12. Okay, so I put it here. So what is V1? If we go back to the formula, V1 is this. Okay, if this is a HK, which means what? This H should be minus. If the formula is H minus A is the new X coordinate. Y coordinate is the same with the K. If for someone you have the formula, you can follow the formula. Or see, look at this example, it's easy. What is H? The original H negative 3. And it should be minus A, right? Minus 12. Of course, this should because it shift left. What is K? K is Y equals 2, right? So where is K? K is 2 because the Y coordinate equals 2. So we find the 2. Or K is there equals 2. And the do calculation is negative 15 and the 2. Good. This is V1. So I put it here. V1 is negative 15, 2. See, negative 3 minus 12, negative 15, 2. The same, we find a V2. Okay, V2 is this. V2 is negative 3 plus 12, which goes to 9, right? And then 2. The same I put it here. So V1, V2 is H plus K, which is negative 3 plus 12 and the 2. To calculation is 9, 2. Good. So we find that V1, V2. Now good. We find the center already. Vertices what the foci. Okay, so we're going to, this is F, this is F. You know, this is F1, if I say this is F2. The definition is this. How long is F to the center C? Okay, how long is this is also C. So what is C? We don't know C, but we do know B first. So B square equals 25. I put it here. So B square equals 25. Our purpose is not to find the B, but to find the C. Okay, so I will going to do this and put these two together. I'm going to find the C. C equals what? C equals square root. C is the longest. Okay, so it's A square plus B square. And do the calculation. A is 12. Okay, or is 144. I say. B square is 25. Okay, equals square root of 169. So equals 13, right? So we find it. So 5. So B is 5. A is 12. So C is 13. That's a famous right triangle. So good. C equals 13. So I put it here 13. This is 13. And from this way we can find what? We can find the foci. So what is the foci? So what is F1? We see what is F1. F1 should be like this. If we look at the formula, is this formula shift to the left. So this is H minus C. Okay, and the K no change. If you like a formula, you use this. Okay, H is negative 3, C is 13, right? So minus 13. K is 2, and the do calculation is what? Is negative 16, 2. Good. I'll find a 1. This point is negative 16, 2. Of course, from the graph easy. So this point, what is F2? The same F2 equals H plus C, K, and negative 3 is H plus 13, 2 equals 10, 2. We find the second. See, we find these two foci. Okay, 10 and the 2. So we finish this foci. What is E? Just use the formula, right? So now E equals always C over A. And then what is C is 13. Where is A is 12. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, this is the answer for E. A little bit more than 1. So it means the open should be not very wide. I think my drawing is not very good. So this is the one, the last asymptote. If some of you remember the formula, I only use the formula. Let me see where. Okay, remember this. So I should use there. Should it be horizontal type, the asymptote is this one. That means the slope is b over a. Keep in mind that this is the one you need to use. I'll copy here now the asymptote. Okay, two asymptotes. So first the formula is that I copy the formula is k plus or minus b over a and x minus h. All we need to do plug in. What is k? K is 2. So k is 2. Either plus or minus was b. Where did we get it? B we did not get it. We need to use. I'll find the b first. B is 5. Okay. So b is 5. A we find a 12. And then time parenthesis x minus h. Where is h? Negative 3. Keep in mind that here is plus 3 because h equals negative 3. Okay, h equals negative 3. So we get it. This is the final. So this is the one. Okay. Do you have a question about this? Sorry. I will going to do one more questions. Okay, one more. This is the first example. I'll give you one more example how to find everything down. And look at this example is similar. Okay, all you need is use the standard equation, draw a basic graph, find all the parameters you need, and then follow the definition. The second questions. The second question is very important. So please be sure to follow me because I did not give you standard equation. Look at the second question. I give you a general equation. All you need to do is to make a standard equation for yourself by making perfect square. Look at these questions. And minus 32y plus 36x minus 164 equals 0. Okay, so everyone, so for these questions, I will stop in the middle. Okay, I will only get what is the standard equation. I will only go to find the standard equation. If I find the standard equation, then all the way is the same with the first questions. Okay, with the first example, you can find everything by yourself. Okay, and of course the question is to find everything, find standard equation. If I change a little bit, find a standard equation. Okay. If you have a standard equation, then you have every property. Okay, everything you will have. So how to find a standard equation? Please follow step by step. So the first, we need to group y together, right? Group x. And then this constant number, nothing related to this, so I put it to the right. So the first step is group. So I will going to group first. How to group? In this way, see, y square go first, so should it be vertical. Okay, whatever, we need to go to y first. So I put this 16 y square minus 32y group. And this is x, whatever I put here, I plus a group x, negative 9 x squared plus 36x. Okay, this constant number plus 164 to the left to the right, so equals 164. This is the first, I group. The second, you should remember this. It's very similar with the ellipse we did before, how to make a perfect square. Right? These we need to factor out. This number negative 9 need to factor out. Okay, so the second step is factor out. So factor out the coefficient of the second term. Okay, the square term. So factor this out is 16 y squared minus 2y. Okay, factor negative 9 is minus 9 and x squared. Take a negative, so this should be equal to negative 4x, right? Negative makes it perfect positive. Then equal to 164, almost. And remember, another step here is going to add, right? So add something to there. Add something to there. If you add this, of course, you need to add to the right. Add a word. So I was going to show you this is add half of, remember, is add half of b squared to the left and to the right, right? So we're going to see. This is a second term. I have to put this big parenthesis and y squared minus 2y at the what? At half of b. So in this case, and this negative 2 is b, okay? So negative half of negative 2 is negative 1 square. Good. This is the first part. And here also add a number. So I minus this, and then parenthesis x squared minus 4x. I add which number? Okay, so this is b, right? So this is b to there. So this is another b. b is negative 4. So this case I have to add half of b. In this case, which is negative 2, and the square. Good, and then put the parenthesis. Don't miss the right how to add. You need to add the same number to the left and to the right. So which number we add to the left? It's not only add this number. Remember, it should be 16. Okay, this distributed to here. What does it mean? It means we exactly add the 16 times this number to the left. So we have to add the 16 times this number. So we add this to the left, so we add this to the right. And how about this term? What do we need to do? Negative 9, right? So this distributed to there means you exactly add this. You add the negative 9. You add the negative 9 times negative 2 square. Okay, you not only add this. You add this in the parenthesis. When you cancel the parenthesis distributor, you get a negative 9 times negative 2 square to the left. So you add the same number to the right. So this is very important. Okay, means do not miss. Okay, do not miss the coefficient. Means like a 16 and then like a negative 9. Okay, don't miss. It's very easy to miss this part. This the next step, of course, simplify, right? So this is a perfect square already. So we say this is a perfect square. Okay, make a perfect square. So this time is 16. What's the perfect square? This is a, which is a y. Negative 1 is b plus negative 1 is minus 1 square. Okay, so this is the same. Minus 9 parenthesis the first x, the second negative 2 square. Equals, we have to simplify. 164 minus 6, no, plus 16. So this should be minus 36, right? This means 164 minus 20, 144. Okay, so skip this. So what we find is 144 to the right. And another step is easy. Everyone, you know this. Divided. Okay, divided by 144, divided by 144, divided by 144. Okay, we cancel this, and what we cancel this, we get should be 16. We cancel this, we get 9. Everyone, this is the final. So simplify. Okay, so the final simplify is this the equation. Y minus 1 square over 9 minus x minus 2 square over 16 equals 1. Everyone, so look at this. This is the standard equation, right? Okay, so what the type? This is a y goes first is a vertical type, alright? This is a vertical type. And what is the parameter? You know how to find the parameter. In this case, what do we find? H is here. Okay, H, all we say is H equals 2, K equals 1. A is here, so A square equals 9, B square equals 16. So you can kind of find the C, right? And then everything you have. Okay, Thank you. This is the second part, and I will give you the this is the fourth part, and then I will going to give you the fifth part later. Thank you.